So I'm really concerned about what's going on in our nation today. We need transformation, and the reality is that there are no political parties who are really standing for the people of this nation. People in power and in politics and in government in particular seem to forget the only reason they are there is to meet the needs of the people of this nation. Firstly, the security of our nation. That's under great threat at the moment as the new Prime Minister has just sent nearly £2.5 billion of state aid to fight a war that we should not be involved in. We need to look after the people of this nation. We need to be looking after their health, their well-being. We need to protect the children of this nation from the woke agenda of cultural Marxists. We need to protect children from relationships and sexuality education. All of these things have been brought in under the radar, and most people, trusting the BBC, trusting the government, don't know what's going on. The Heritage Party is the only way forward for thinking, intelligent people to protect themselves, protect their children and grandchildren, and to protect our future.
When I saw the Heritage Party manifesto, I thought I have to join the party because that reminds me the manifesto what we used to have in Poland before the war, when people were still standing for freedom. And I think the Heritage Party is our last chance to save our country, the UK, because UK is my country now for 40 years now. I left Poland in late 80s. And I never expect to go through the same experience what I actually had in Poland and see the country, the United Kingdom, being completely destroyed by the same system. And Heritage Party, it's standing for heritage, which is actually our identity. And we really need to support them because this is our last chance to stay British, really. It's funny for me to say if I'm Polish, but this is my country. I live here for so many years. So my husband is British. I have a British family.
I actually first met David Curtin in London at a protest, and we had a brief chat, and then we met again at a meeting in Essex, and we had quite a long conversation about what the Heritage Party stood for. I read the manifesto. Everything was in line with my views, and I want to support the party because it stands for freedom of speech, people being allowed to have an opinion, and also being able to enjoy this beautiful country without restrictions.
You know, if you're a person that wants common sense, straightforward, honest politics, then the Heritage Party is for you.
So it is very, very important. Please, everyone, join the Heritage Party. It is really our last chance to save the country.
It's high time that anyone who has any concern about the future of Britain gets involved with the Heritage Party. Look, the answer is in the name and the emblem. The name is about heritage. It's what is special and precious to us that we want to protect for the future. And the emblem is the Union flag. This symbolizes the union of nations. It stood the test of time. Join the Heritage Party and be part of the movement for change and transformation. Act today and save tomorrow.